Yeah. Always takes a second for it to say on my end, but
Yeah, we're live now.
oh, that's sick. Yeah. Welcome in everybody to this AFC South show 42. My name is Curtis. With me, as always, my resident co-host here. Up at the top right, you got Isaiah, 1/3 of Third and Teal, aka Duval's finest. Isaiah, how you feeling?
Pretty good. Pretty good. AFC South champs. Who could have saw it coming at the beginning of the year? Certainly me. Just happy to be here. Playing pretty good. Pretty hot.
You had him going 17-0, to be fair.
In the weekly predictions, yes. Not in the preseason predictions.
Down at the bottom right, we got Jeff, aka Depresso Jeffo, aka Walk Softly and Carry a Big Stick. He is one half of Unstabled with Kingmaker, aka Justin. Check him out at Kingmaker.
Call him whatever you want. Just don't call him late to bingo.
If you're a fantasy football guy, Justin's your guy at Kingmaker Sports. And then if you're a wrestling fan, Jeff and Justin do another show called Tag Team Talk. Go check that out. Down the bottom left, we got Andrew, one half of Titans Stable for Two. I'm sorry.
I'm yelling every week.
I'm pretty sure Devil Dog showed up on Saturday, saw Trevor was in here and left and never commented.
The only thing that makes sense.
So I got signed up for a birthday party Saturday.
The Raiola thing we were talking about before. Sorry, just before I forget. He transferred from one school to another, and then he tried to transfer a third time in Arizona, and they handed him a 5-game suspension, so he moved to Georgia instead. And that's where he played his last 2 seasons. He's like, fuck that 5-game suspension. I'm out of here. Moves to Georgia.
Not even like the next state over.
His dad was an NFL offensive lineman, though. Like, they're not hurting for money. They're doing pretty good.
But yeah. So with the Week 18 slate completed, 2 of the teams on this screen are eliminated from, doing anything for the rest of January, basically up until next August. So,
who's that?
I wasn't going to say names or point fingers, but just the bottom half of the screen. So, guys, was there any injuries in the games? Obviously, it doesn't necessarily matter for the Titans or the Colts who got hurt.
Was there any injuries? There was the injury. The game ended when this injury happened in my book. We were up 7-0. Cam Ward got hurt.
You think Cam Ward would have severely shifted the things into your favor?
I think it would have been a closer game for sure. Brandon
Times by 50.
Tennessee Titans first drive champions.
Yeah. Which is not something that's only our second opening drive touchdown all year.
Well, it was your opening drive, not the opening drive.
But that's what I mean. Our opening drive, only the second time we scored a touchdown all year.
Good old 3 and out, and we just drove from there.
Cam Ward looked crisp.
The defense really missed Cam Ward down. Out there.
No, I'm not saying y'all would have but y'all would have had less opportunities if Cam Ward was dragged 3 and out after 3 and out. Brandon Allen did throw a perfect touchdown pass to a Jaguars DB, though, right to his chest.
Oh, yeah.
Right to his chest.
Nailed it.
Yeah, but no, Cam was always the big one.
That pick six, the guy next to me goes, was he not looking? What happened? Because he threw it, straight to Antonio Johnson.
Boom.
And he just reverse field and took it back. I was like a couple of them were like, man, did he have his fucking eyes open?
No. So if anything this game told me is that we needed better backup.
Well, yeah. I think Levis was supposed to be the backup, right?
Well, yeah, that's true. We should have got another backup.
Levis would have threw 3 pick sixes, all right? Started his dominance.
But he probably would have at least had a touchdown. Well, 3 pick sixes and then hit a 90-yard bomb.
And a fumble 6. It was a great pass to Johnson, Eric. I agree.
Right to him. But yeah, Cam Ward.
All right.
Answer one question.
Jeff, you got any injuries?
Other than pride, not that I can recall. I know Alec Pierce was ejected on some bullshit, whatever, sensitive ass ref that bumped into him. Like, the whole thing was stupid as hell. Like, if you're going to penalize, that's fine, but how do you eject somebody off? But that was really the
That was weak as fuck.
it was weak as
Yeah,
fuck.
it
dude.
was-
Like,
I've ever seen.
it was
Hell
really
yeah.
bad.
Fuck like baby shit.
Injuries, I don't recall anything. I could be wrong, but I don't recall.
What'd you
What
ask?
question did you ask? I answered all your questions.
Yes,
Right.
I will make out with you.
Also to Mr. Carter Dix on Y3Q. Stafford. The fact that they have Drake May above Trevor Lawrence makes no sense, considering he's leading him in all stats but
We're not gonna
yards.
fire him.
Keeps.
Keeps
Question
Keep,
mark.
yep.
Keep question
don't-
mark. I could.
I can't find it. I can't
But,
find it.
But yeah, no. So I don't know. The MVP. I mean, it should be Stafford.
Oh,
It
It was
should be
on the
Stafford.
lines. Okay.
We'll see.
It should be.
Yeah, I think
But
Stafford-
Trevor should be number 2. I think the fact that Drake May's there with a .303 strength of schedule, and he still didn't have better stats, is ridiculous.
hmm
That's fair. I mean, if you make that argument, though, you could say that Stafford got to play Arizona twice now.
Well, I mean,
You
but
also had
Stafford
to
has
play the
better stats.
Seahawks in the
But
fourth
Stafford has better stats, though.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
But we're just a small market team, so we don't get the recognition. Pat on his show wasn't happy. Oh,
Oh, he never is.
out there with his tank top, just getting pissed.
What a bullshit call. I'm like, yeah, it was. It was. It didn't matter, but still. I mean, he just got a 1,000-yard season, and you eject him on some bullshit.
At 1,000 yards,
Hmm.
at the very least.
Yeah. I don't recall any major injuries for the Texans. They pulled their starters at halftime. So to avoid that, Jawar Jordan did tweak his ankle, but not entirely sure how much of a bearing that has on anything going forward.
they were
Um,
definitely scoreboard watching. They were
Oh,
like,
fuck
we're
yeah,
gonna-
they were.
we're going to leave them out there. And they saw us get up by 3 touchdowns. They're like, okay, you guys can come off the field now. Like,
Literally.
we're not going to win it. You might as well go. All right, come on. The Chargers said, fuck it. We don't want to play in Jacksonville. Like, sit everybody.
Yeah. Well, let's get into it. Jeff, let's hear about it from the Colts' perspective. Colts take the L here, 38-30, in the final game of the season. Jeff, take it away. Oh, wait, sorry. Didn't mean to hype you up there and then have to cut your dick off. You did not have a score prediction given to us, but everybody else
I
did.
wouldn't have predicted that high of a score. I definitely would have had the Texans winning, though.
Andrew said 13-9.
Just missed it.
Trevor said 17-10, and I said 27-17. So yeah, pretty far off. I was pretty close with my guess on the Titans score, but we'll get to that one.
You were.
All right, Jeff, all you for real.
I mean, it was a fun game. I mean, you could tell the Texans didn't start all their starters, but I mean, it's still the Texans defense. They're still the top ranked defense, and I think Riley Leonard did look really good. I mean, he had a couple of errors here and there, but it was his first start as a rookie. So, but beyond that, I mean, he actually did look really good. He was throwing some really good passes to Alec Pierce. He had a couple of good scrambles that looked really nice. I mean, it's hard to say if Riley is the guy, but I mean, he did come in relief against Jacksonville and look solid, and he did look really good, against the Texans. So they might have something there. I don't know if we want to get into like pending free agents and moves that they're going to do coming up. I don't know if we want to do that on this spot of the show or later, but yeah, Pierce ejection was bullshit.
No, fuck
But no, huh?
He's talking about the Titans in there. So fuck him.
Oh, Melo, I get it. Yeah, we might have won. It's probably not, but still. No, I do think Riley looked good. I think Pittman looked pretty awful for the most part. He dropped a couple of passes, dropped a touchdown. That's not really what you expect out of your $20+ million wide receiver one. I know they can cut him and free up like $24 million in cap space. And of course, Alec Pierce is a pending free agent. So I think that something has to get there. You're not going to pay both $20 million. And I think right now Pierce is kind of the clear-cut one on this team. So I think that's a move that they've got to make. And if you were actually looking for Carly to fire anybody, that news did not come down. In fact, it was the opposite. And for some reason, she used the word urgency, which this is Ballard's 10th year of pretty much failure. I can see how you make an argument for Steichen, even though I think he's a terrible game manager. But I don't understand how you defend Ballard at this point. Yeah, he made some moves, and yeah, he made the right moves this year, the moves that needed to happen. They just obviously didn't work out well. But no, as far as the game goes, like I said, the Texans, I didn't expect the Colts to win this game. I was actually really surprised with how Riley did. Riley. But hey, on to 2026, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you wanted to get into their pending free agents or if that was a later thing.
We can do that later. As for the Texans in this game, you wanted to come in and you wanted to get to a point where you felt comfortable taking your starters out, but I think the Jaguars kind of made that decision for you. So, the Mario Laster not playing at all was pretty evident early on because that's where we had the backup safety and the backup outside corner Tremon Smith on Alec Pierce, and that opening drive touchdown bomb where they just forgot how to defense. I wish that I could say that any of that was actually kind of like a worry to me, but I really don't feel like it was. Stingley got toasted on a couple different plays. He got bailed out on one, and one Pierce actually did have a pretty nasty catch on him. But I can't really take a lot from this game other than the fact that British Brooks out of nowhere decided to give him the ball a fair amount at the end of the game and did not disappoint. We've been kind of waiting on him to get some running back reps. That's what he played in college at Carolina, and he's kind of a Nick Chubb light. We've been using him as a fullback for most of the year. So he's got that thump to him. And I'm hoping that means we'll see more of him in multiple capacities because he looked pretty nimble for a stout man that he is. But yeah, beyond that, not really much to glean from it. Do you guys have anything Texans Colts?
Not too much. I mean, it was a lot. I had it on the secondary TV, and I was watching a little bit of it. Probably played really well. I was just hoping the Colts would pull it out because if that was the case, then Houston would have been going to Jacksonville this week, and then the whole AFC Championship thing would have never been a possibility.
You just don't want to go on a boys' trip. Just say it. Just say
I'm
it.
not going to that game anyway.
Come on.
You're buying my ticket? I'm not spending that much on
You're a grown man.
tickets.
You buy your own
I'm
ticket.
not. If I'm paying that much for a ticket, it better have my team in the AFC Championship.
Gee, come on, it'd be a lot of fun.
Come on.
How many AFC Championship games you do?
It's not going to happen anyway, so it don't matter.
Well, all right. Anyway. Isaiah, got anything Texans Colts?
I didn't think they were going to score nearly this many points.
No, like neither team, honestly.
Yeah, like I thought like 24, 28 maybe max, like
13-9,
for
yeah.
one team, but
Come on.
Both.
yeah, I mean, Not too bad. I mean, good for the Texans. They subbed everybody and still stayed on top and got the win. And now they get to go on to face the Steelers, which I think is a good matchup for them. So should be a good one going forward.
Yeah. All right. That's exactly what he's saying, Devil Dog. I think that was Devil Dog. All right, let's talk about the other AFC South on AFC South bloodbath. That would be the Jaguars taking down a 41-7 dub over the rival Titans. Both teams finish a mirror image of each other at 13-4 and 3-14. I guess it's not mirror image, but there's some sort of scoregami going on there.
Bring in the scoregasm.
Andrew, before I hand it over to you, the predictions were as follows. You said 30-29 Tennessee. Trevor said 35-21, which I think is probably be a more accurate if Cam Ward played the game kind of thing. And then I said 40-13.
That's close. What did Trevor say?
35-21.
Oh, you went too conservative.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
To be fair, I said the Jags should win, but I'm gonna put my prediction on the Titans.
Oh, and I assumed you were going to do that. I'm just talking about Trevor. Normally is like way up here,
74-3.
Yeah, I thought he was going to say some crazy shit like 56-10 or something like that. Like,
there's not much to say about the game, honestly. Cam looked good on the one drive he was out there, so that's cool. Jeff broke the franchise record for a D tackle. He had something like a over 20% pressure rate and like over 40 QB pressures total or something like that. And there's only been 3 seasons where that's happened, and 2 of them belong to Aaron Donald. That wants to tell you, sub Devil Dog, how good of a season Jeff Simmons had. In that first play of the game, he just ran through the Jags offensive line for that sack. But yeah, I knew it was going to be bad. I talked about it on Saturday, how bad the secondary was. So if Trevor was going to, he should have a really easy game passing the ball, and he did, and he hit 4,000 yards. So they kept him out there just for that. He hit that one pass. I think it was Jacoby Myers to go over 4,000, took him out. So yeah, I mean, the game kind of like once Cam went down, it definitely went how I thought it was going to go. I thought, like I said, we would score some more points somewhere in the 24-30 range with Cam was out there. But yeah, I mean that defense, Jeff would have had to put the whole defense on his back to stop it. He did a little bit of it, but you only go so far.
Yeah.
Not much to say. We didn't even really talk about it that much on Titans over 2. We went more into the coaching search. Well, that's what happened. Week 18, we're done.
All right. Isaiah?
Duval, baby.
Duval.
Okay, fair enough.
No, that was a good season. I mean, team looked as good as we should versus the Titans. It helps that their backup came in. Unfortunately for Cam Ward getting hurt, but luckily here, and you said he's just an AC sprain. It's not a tear.
Yeah, they said the initial reports were grade 3 sprain, which is a full tear. And now they're saying sprain that won't require surgery. So
yeah, that's good to hear. I mean, overall though, just took care of business. We were at home against the divisional opponent, who is not a very good team this year, and we won the game like we should. This was a game going to the playoffs where, everybody's like, oh, is Jacksonville going to be the Jags bold and play down to a team at the end of the season here, going to the playoffs? But we continued our hot streak. Offense was moving. Cam Little now holds the longest and second longest field goals in NFL history. And he's the only player in NFL history with 2 or more 65+ yard field goals. And it was also for, just to stack records on records on records. It was the longest outdoor field goal in NFL history because the other one was in a dome at 68 yards. This one was 67 outside. So pretty cool to see him doing it. He actually starting to receive some all pro votes. So that's kind of cool. But he also set another record I'll stop talking about the records here in a second. He said another record for most points scored by a player in Jaguars history at 140. I'm surprised he broke Scobie's record. Trevor got the most total touchdowns by a Jaguars player. And, yeah, it's a good season, man. I enjoyed watching it. Big Jeff, he had a good game. You know, Big Jeff's going to get his. And we just took care of business. On to the next one. Ready to go beat the Bills for a second. Or for,
trade back.
I think at this point you don't trade back. I think you just take Ruben Bain.
Yeah, I think him or Arvell Reese will probably be the top choice right there. He said something about firing. Hey, you can't fire an owner.
Yeah, you can. they can force a sale if all the owners agree.
Yeah, but she's not the Commander's old owner. Like she's not doing anything
That we know of.
Detrimental to the league yet, at least.
Friggin'
The
Amy
one
Epstein
benefit,
Adams.
not to get too far into the offseason because there's still football being played, but we have the most cap space next year too. So fill some holes that
Hell
way.
yeah.
Well.
Just in time to sign some old overrated players coming to die.
Is DeAndre Hopkins still out there? We can get him back.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
minus 500 for DeAndre Hopkins signing this offseason.
Yeah. What's the old Keenan Allen, Mike Evans?
Yep.
Come on
Allen.
down. Dude,
Well,
In an unexpected move, the Titans signed Keenan Allen to a 3-year, $92 million contract.
That'd be so on brand. 2025 AFC South champion Jaguars. Nobody really kind of saw this season coming except for maybe the Jags.
Never saw it 3 years ago.
So
This division championship was promised to Trevor 3,000 years ago. So
In blood.
I don't even-
he's talking about Tank Dell, Dylan. Sorry, old balls.
all right.
Jaime Fairbairn has the most points in Texans. Like what, 40?
No, he actually tied the record this season with most made field goals.
That was hilarious. Dude, at the end of the half right there, I really wish they would have let Sly try to kick that. It would have been a 69-yarder. It would have been the same outcome and he missed or made it. He has the leg for it. He's just not accurate enough, but maybe he would have gotten lucky.
Bro,
That Cam Little one fucking curved.
Oh, dude, it did.
I think fucking threw a slider in there. I was like, oh shit.
fleece
Sly
is a
can-
strong word. It's a
Sly
seven.
can hit
And then
that.
we got a 6th-round pick next year or this year,
something
technically.
like that.
I think
It's
it's,
hardly
I think
a
it's-
fleecing.
yeah. I think it's this year because we traded for it last year and it was like a
Yeah.
next year. But yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
You'll come up on my live sometime. Is it a sexual thing?
I'll come anywhere.
Did he Rosa Parks? What do you mean? What do you,
But definitely not Trevor.
Oh, no.
Eric's an OG, man.
no, Eric's cool.
Dude, Eric's the man. But yeah, I'll come anywhere. Just tell me where.
Yeah, we know.
Ask my kids.
In, on, doesn't matter.
Gross.
That went
Well,
different.
first of all,
Hold up. That's not what I meant.
More.
you visit any islands like 20 years ago, Andrew?
Who?
Oh,
Jeffrey
you
Epstein?
know what?
The financier?
So, what are the off-season goals for you guys, the non-playoff teams? Isaiah and I call you guys the normies.
I don't call anyone that. That's fucking
The
weird.
two teams that haven't made the Super Bowl. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
first of all,
What's-
you made the Super Bowl off of players born and bred in Houston. You didn't have a single. Oh,
Javon Curse?
What? Javon
was in
Curse?
Tennessee. He drafted in Tennessee.
Huh? And how many Super Bowls did he play in?
One. He was the rookie that year.
Okay, so you got one decent rookie.
The rookie sack record holder. Still to this day.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You're from Tennessee, you big bitch.
What does that mean?
They're like, oh, voted for shut up.
I'm just saying. They're basically, if I'd feel the same way if I woke up tomorrow and we were occupied by Germany and be like, I don't fucking like this. Who are these?
Is that sauerkraut?
I'm too. Hey, sauerkraut is delicious. I'm too old to learn another language.
Exactly.
Too old.
Yeah, we
Very
know
aggressive language too.
we know Meinsteckel over there.
And
fucking-
Stephen Air was never a full-time starter until the team came to Tennessee either. So
That's not my fault.
I'm telling you,
There's
no blame
who's
game here.
JJ tied with. You mean JJ Wah?
JJ Ware.
I see you're still doing this. I see you're still crying like a bitch.
His brother TJ was off.
That's a funny dude. That's so funny.
Such a good sketch.
Shane.
So realistically, Andrew, what are some offseason goals for the Titans?
Better safety.
Don't say-
Safety.
Step by step. Right now it's just hire the right coach.
Brick by brick.
So I'm not
was
looking really past that. I mean, obviously, we got to see who we resign and who we sign in free agency to really start talking about the draft. But
Better team.
the right coach, somebody to bring a winning culture here. That's what it is.
Learn to play soccer.
It turns out Jacksonville had the NFL's most underrated safety on their team the whole time. Antonio Johnson, everybody, give it up.
No, I thought you were about to say Eric Murray.
No, hell no. Fuck that guy. No, Antonio Johnson is actually, depending on the platform you look at, he is ranked as low as 3 in safety ratings. He really played his heart out this year, and all it took was Eric Murray getting hurt.
Hell yeah. Sometimes it'd be
Warren
like
Sapp.
So, we're in the middle of Black Monday right now. We've got 6 head coaching vacancies.
So what's happening?
Kevin Stefanski to the Titans, baby.
I saw a couple names earlier that kind of surprised me that the Titans have requested interviews from. Not limited to, but including Lou Anarumo.
Take him. You can have him. It's all yours, baby.
What if he gets to Tennessee and they have like a number 1 defense?
They won't.
With what players?
I mean, they've got more draft capital than the Colts do.
They have more cap space than anyone else too. Think about all the 30-plus-year-olds they can sign.
All of them.
Rich Jones,
Trey
Chris Jones just got a new contract, didn't he?
30 plus. I'm just going with the 30 plus thing.
Titans gonna retread Jeff Fisher.
Bud Dupree could come back.
Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack
Yeah,
could
really
not.
incites fear from his walker.
Elias Campbell.
Bring JJ Watt out of retirement.
They're gonna have the tallest D line in the league.
Kyle Van Noy.
Nico Autry.
I love Nico though.
Bill Strahan returns.
I mean,
Rivers comes back again.
How's Dion doing?
Not good.
He's
He
only
can't even stand 10 toes down.
yeah.
We'll sign him.
Okay. fair.
Rivers can replace the injured QB.
Ooh,
Maybe
could bring in
Javion Clowney.
Jadavian
Just think of-
Clownu.
No, we'll still take a different Texans first round rusher. We'll take Mario Williams.
Yeah,
You can always call up Tyson Alalo. He's in
he
good
is
shape
in his
nowadays.
40s. Okay. Well, Jeff, what do you want to see the Colts do in the offseason and maybe sooner?
Well, what I wanted to see didn't happen. They're running it back. So the only thing I can think of is, who's going to want to be a new coach and GM with no first round picks in the next 2 years. So that's like from a business perspective, that's about the only logical thing that I could think of why she didn't fire either of them.
No more
that's the
trading.
case. No, I don't love Steichen. No, I don't.
He loves him for the first drive.
The first drive has always been great. Beyond that, it's super sketch. Now they have a lot of free agents coming up. The biggest one that I want to see is obviously Alec Pierce get re-signed. I do feel like they could bring back Daniel Jones cheap. I think that's kind of the consensus. They've already been talking in-house about he'll be ready for our training camp next year. I think just that was the whole Daniel Jones will be back is what the feeling is. There's a lot of defensive ends that I think aren't going to be here. Kwity Paye has not lived up to his thing. I don't think he'll be a Colt. But I do think the Colts need to be busy in free agency, seeing as how there is no first-round pick, which is not what Ballard normally does. But they do have about $45 million, I think, in cap space right now. And it's still good for ninth in the league. So they could make some moves in free agency if they do plan on obviously they plan on running it back with their staff. But I do think he needs to be a lot more active in free agency. They need a lot of help at linebacker. They definitely need someone to help out Latu on the line. Buckner's getting up there in age, Grover's getting up there in age, so they need they need a lot of help on defense. Ward is kind of on the fence, I think, about retiring. I think he said if he gets another concussion, he's going to retire. Who knows where he's at mentally.
So offseason workouts.
But they basically need to go heavy defense going into the offseason, going into next season. Heavy defense. And
what do you think the likelihood of the Colts trading Anthony Richardson is?
I'd say pretty high. I feel like I said, I think Daniel Jones will be back.
What's the price tag, though?
Yeah.
Nah,
probably like
a bag of Skittles. I don't
know. Nobody's giving up a fourth for Anthony Richardson.
I don't know.
No.
He's probably getting as much as Joe Milton got.
Wasn't that
a
fourth or a fifth?
I think it was like a sixth and a seventh or something like that.
Was that the first or the second time?
Wait, hold on.
It could be a fourth or some shit like that.
First or second, he's only been traded once.
No, he was drafted by
the Patriots.
The Patriots traded to Dallas, and then
did he move again?
I thought he did. Maybe
is he on the Lions?
No, that was Hendon Hooker.
Yeah,
but
it's a different Tennessee.
Yeah, but Hendon Hooker's gone.
But
it also
seventh and a fifth.
Okay.
I would be like a fifth, maybe a fourth, depending if how much he plays, which they probably wouldn't get a fourth. He's always hurt. Anyway, it just looked like obviously Phillip Rivers was inactive, Sunday. It seemed like he had the earpiece on. I could see him coming in as a quarterback coach or something like that. I wouldn't hate it. Working with, he obviously has this bromance with Shane Steichen. I wouldn't hate Phillip Rivers coming in as like a quarterback coach, especially.
He's only been traded once.
Riley, huh?
I think I admitted that earlier.
Nothing, Jeff. Keep talking. God damn.
Anyway, but I wouldn't mind seeing him on the sideline as a quarterback coach. But yeah, they need to be active going into this offseason. So Ballard typically sits on his hands. So linebacker, defensive end. They need a lot of help defensively, honestly.
Yeah.
We like our guys.
Brandon says, hear me out. Texans trade up to with the Cardinals at pick number 3.
He did this on our show. And draft Arvell Reese.
Yeah.
Why would the Texans pay that much to trade up? That doesn't make any sense.
That'd be
especially if they go on a deep run. That'd be if they've got the 27th or the 28th pick, that's gonna cost a lot of fucking picks.
Yeah. But so that's what the Colts and the Titans want to see done in the offseason. As for the Jags and the Texans, the season goes on. We are in the wild card portion here. Jags taking down the 3 seed at 13-4, and the Texans at 12-5, the 5 seed. So first, I want to ask Isaiah, how are you feeling about the matchup with the Bills? And I kind of
I love that matchup.
Opinion on that.
Yeah, we always play the Bills tough. The last time we had a home game, or sorry, not the last time, the time before last, 2017, our big AFC championship run, we had the Bills in the first round, and I think there was like 200 yards of passing, and Blake Bortles won on like 136 yards of rushing. It was a terrible game. The wind was blowing. That was was that Blake Bortles versus EJ Manuel? Or no, it was Tyrod Taylor. My bad, Tyrod Taylor. Anyways, no, I feel good about it. We always play them tough, and they beat us one time since Trevor's been in the league, and Trevor's on fire right now. And really, they have one of the best running backs in football, but like other than that, they really don't have anything. Their tight ends are good, but Jacksonville's defense has been playing really well right now, so I don't really fear that matchup at all.
Okay. I don't really fear the Steelers either. Two very big blown coverages for a Ravens team that has been struggling to throw the ball since Lamar came back from injury, and then kind of re-injured his back or whatever. And well, fair enough. He's a running back, but
those are hard throws for a running back. Come on,
it's true. It's accurate. I know the Steelers defense is full of a bunch of hardy veterans. But I like the Texans defense significantly more than I like the Steelers defense. The biggest problem with the Steelers defense is the edge rush tandem. They're the only ones who like give me any sort of pause, but I think CJ is the better quarterback at this point than Aaron Rodgers. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is literally just a brain slingshotting a football. And it's kind of like a noodle arm at this point.
And DK's gone for the year, so
no, he's back.
Is he?
It was till the end of the
like a 2-game suspension.
Oh, I thought it was like through the end of the year, like
it was until the end of the regular season.
That's ridiculous. I'm really surprised.
That's why they did it
that easy. Like you can smoke weed and get fucking banned indefinitely, but you punch a fan in the stands who called you by your fucking government name, and you can just come back on the field 2 weeks later.
Yeah. It's a topsy-turvy world we're living in. Gentlemen, what do you guys feel about the Texans and the Jaguars matchups in the wild card round?
I'm a big Steelers and Bills fan this week.
Andrew's choosing the round.
Well, it's better than being a fan of points and getting none.
No, we're gonna we're gonna do a preview show still on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
All right, I don't want to go too deep into it.
It'll be Friday, but yeah.
Friday. Neither of y'all play Saturday.
I understand that, but I have my.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Curtis has his asset appendectomy or something. I don't know.
No,
I'll be there for that.
Call me Dr. Andrew.
You put a glove on?
Experienced QBs in the playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Texans matchup better than the Jags, but I like the Jags matchup too. Josh Allen plays really well in the playoffs, so but this is his worst team he's had yet, so we'll see.
Jeff?
I'm a toss up. I think I texted that to you guys. I'm a toss up between the Jags and Bills. It just kind of depends on like which Josh Allen shows up. Like, is it going to be the red zone turnover Josh Allen, or is it going to be the guy that can rush for 3 touchdowns? And it just depends on what version of the Bills we're going to get. I do like Kincaid on Buffalo. I do like the running back. It's just if Jacksonville keeps playing like they do, this could either be one of those frustrating defensive games, or it could be a track meet. And either way, I think it'll be a fun game. But I'm kind of 50-50 on it. And I want to be the only team that's won a Super Bowl. So I would like to see the Steelers win, but I do like the Texans in that matchup. But they got to travel to Pittsburgh, so it'll still be a tough game, but I like the Texans in that one.
Yeah. All right. Well, of the playoff field in the AFC, what are the 2 teams you think are going to be representing the AFC in the championship game? Not the Super Bowl, but the AFC championship.
It's just hard because I feel like it's wide
Championship.
open. It's wide open. If they weren't playing the first week, I would say the Bills and the Jags. I'm gonna say the Bills and the Texans.
Wow, the Bills. You think the Bills are going to go on the road, beat the Jags, and go on the road and beat Denver?
Yeah.
Okay. They are undoubtedly probably the worst team in the playoffs right now. Like as a collective team, I would say. Of course, QB, elevates them, but actually, I don't know. The Chargers are weird for me.
I was thinking
Yeah.
the Chargers would probably be the worst team.
That O-line is fucking terrible.
So I was trying to do the mental gymnastics to make the Texans and Jags AFC Championship game a possibility. What would have to happen in the first round is 2, 3, and 5 win, and then Denver comes in and plays the 5, and that would be the Texans, and then Patriots Jags. And then we would have to both win those games, and then it'd be in Jacksonville for the AFC Championship game.
Talk about a crazy turnout if that happened.
The AFC seems way more wide open than the NFC to me.
I feel like the NFC is kind of got like a collection of teams, all with like 11 wins, and then the Packers are like sneaking in. The Panthers snuck in.
They have what? I think 3 teams are 8-9 for them.
The Falcons tied
And-
for first in their division.
But the Panthers had literally, and if they would have, so I saw a thing too. If the Falcons Jets game was flipped, the Falcons are the number 1 seed in their division, or like they're the winner of their division, and the Jets are locked into the first overall pick no matter what happened. But because the Falcons have won every game since that game, and they're tied, and then the Jets have lost every game since that game. It's just crazy how that works. It's like the Jets a couple years ago when they won a game to give us the first overall pick, and we got Trevor Lawrence. They got fucking Zach whatever.
Zach
I
Wilson.
think the NFC is going to be
Zach Wilson.
Seahawks.
It's gonna be who?
Rams or Seahawks and make it all the way.
Jeff, do you agree with Andrew's Bills Texans?
I don't know. I'm a little bit. I'm thinking it would be wild to me if I'm just looking at it like Bills Patriots. Get like a January. That'd be a fun. I don't know. I think that'd be a good. Is it not? Is it?
No, it is. It is. It is. Yeah.
I would think so.
Because let's say the Chargers
It'd have to be a lot of weird shit, but
beat the Chargers, Bills would beat the Jags. It means the Bills would automatically play the Broncos in the next round. Yeah, that would work.
Sorry, Doug, that's not fucking happening.
Yeah. Yeah. When I look at this, obviously Aaron Rodgers has the most playoff experience, but he's so over the hill, it doesn't even matter. And then you've got the next most playoff experience in the field is CJ Stroud and then Trevor Lawrence.
Just giving Josh Allen.
Well, I mean, fair enough. Josh Allen.
Aaron, Josh Allen, and
Does Stroud have 3 games?
Josh.
Huh?
4 games.
4? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then Herbert's got 2.
May
Trevor has
0.
two.
I
Nick's
mean, if
1.
the Jags can take care of the Bills, then, like, honestly, I don't know.
And they go to England, probably. Yeah.
Really not a team that the Jags or the Texans really have to worry about a whole hell of a lot, because I feel like the defense for both teams could be able to shut down again the Broncos for both teams, because we only allowed them to score 18 points. And Bo Nix had to pull a fucking miracle out of his ass to beat Davis Mills. And then the Patriots, the worst strength of schedule 2 seed I've ever fucking seen. I'd be surprised if it's like the Bears have a really bad strength of schedule for strength.
I feel like the Packers are going to beat the Bears in the first round and then get them decimated by whoever they play in the next round.
Is Jordan Love even supposed to be playing?
I don't know. I don't really care, though. The Bears are terrible.
I mean,
There were like I think as of like 2 or 3 weeks ago, they had a -1 point differential, but they were one of the better teams because they just had so many lucky like picks and stuff right at the end of games to seal them.
Yeah.
Oh, the Titans made it into the top 5 of worst point differential seasons in NFL history. Up there with us. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. They're up there with us. The Jets were right above them. And
Yeah, so we're not even the worst in this season either.
no. And honestly, too, I mean, if Cam Ward doesn't get hurt, they might have creeped off of that list. Because their offense has been playing pretty good coming out of the end of the season. I think they have a lot to look forward to next year, as long as Cam can kind of rehab that and come back good next year.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, gentlemen, I think this is a good spot to go ahead and put a bow on it. Do you guys have any closing comments?
Fuck the Titans. It is still Titans. You know, it's Victory Monday after Titans hate week. I can say that.
Go ahead.
Be a really good time for Andrew to just bust out that little speech that John Candy gives to Steve Martin in
The only thing he's going to bust out is more children. Let's be honest here.
Ayo. Jeff, you got another one in the pipe? You gonna have another kid?
Only one person has a pregnant wife here.
For now. There's still time, Andrew.
There's still time.
I'm not going to say that on stream.
Does anybody else have anything?
No.
All right. So if you're a Titans fan, go check out Andrew and Christian at Titans Table for Two. Like, subscribe, notification bell over there. Do the same thing for Jeff and Justin over on Unstabled. If you're a Colts fan, if you're a wrestling fan, go check them both out on Tag Team Talk. And if you're a fantasy guy, go check out. I'm sorry, fantasy football guy. I don't want to attract the wrong people over there.
You're my fantasy.
Up at the top, we got Isaiah from Third and Teal. If you're a Jags fan, go check out Isaiah, Trevor, and Eric as they talk all things Duval. And then, of course, I'm the Texans fan here. So if you're a Texans fan, come check us out at That Real Texas Team Podcast. Like, subscribe here. Be good people. Fuck the Titans and the Colts.
I'm about to go jump through a table.
You're not a